Warner Brothers, Hollywood, DC Comics. What the hell are you thinking? Now, based off of this thumbnail, I know what you may be thinking of me, but we're going to dive deep into the new possible casting of Batman. Okay, and I'm going to let you know my real thoughts. Let's move on. What's up, universe, and welcome back to the web's first must-see comic and nerd culture show. Welcome to Comic Universe, guys. I'm one of your hosts, as always, C-Dubs, and as you guys can see, I'm pretty much riding solo on this video, unless you want to count that lump of blanket over there on the couch. That's Mikey sleeping. So, guys, Vanity and plenty other news outlets and rumor sites and other Twitter pages and Facebook pages and you name it, man, YouTube pages or YouTube channels have all pretty much confirmed that Robert Pattinson is going to be our next Batman. It's down to two people, a 99% chance and a 1% chance, or if you will. Nothing has been 100% confirmed by Warner Brothers as of this second, unless I missed something, which I don't think that I did. Okay, so we are looking at either Robert Pattinson or Nicholas Hoult, neither of which I want, nor would I have recommended for the role of Batman. Now, I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. Keep it real with the universe, guys. And I can hear some of you guys already typing away some of the things you guys are going to say. We're going to talk about that. But we're going to talk about a couple of things here today. Okay, first and foremost, I'm not attacking any of these actors. I don't know them personally. Okay? I have seen movies with both of these guys that I've loved. Okay, that I like. I've seen roles that both of these guys have delivered great stuff. Okay? And I'm definitely not going to just be attacking any Twilight fans or the fact that he was in Twilight, okay? I myself have seen a few of the movies, okay? Actually, I went to see the first movie in the theater at that, okay, with a date, all right? So, let's just keep it real, okay? And I knew how big of a deal it was, so just for pop culture's sake, I was like, I'm going to rough it out and see the sequel in the movies, okay? So, let's just keep it real. Again, I'm going to say that, I probably might be saying that a lot, because a year ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, even up to maybe I'd say 7-8 months ago, okay, I don't think that any real Batman news or any Batman fan, any nerd channel on YouTube, anything that has anything to do with comic books, especially if you're a guy, I would say, because there are a few women who like the way he looks that maybe go, yeah, he could be a great Batman. So maybe there's some out there that would have been like that. But I don't honestly believe that there's even a good majority of people who would have been like, yeah, he'd do great. Both of them, they're great choices. Yeah. Man, listen, the internet is filled with, for the most part, 3 types of people, okay? You have your assholes and trolls that just want to tear everything down, watch everything burn, and be negative Nancys. And I'm going to be a little negative here, and that's the truth, okay? Then you have your people who put on a fake mask. And they're like, everything is awesome. Everybody is beautiful. He's going to do great. I have such faith. They're fantastic. And they're just lying to you, to themselves, and to everybody out there. Okay, and then, of course, you have your SJWs that just have their agendas. Okay, that want to infuse their agenda in anything and everything just so that they get their point across. Okay, then you have a 1% people, like I like to believe myself to be, who will keep it real with you. I respect your opinion. I don't want to hear your thoughts and opinions on it. Okay, and just all in return, I ask you to, let's talk about mine as well. Okay, hear my thoughts, hear my opinions. Do I have valid points? Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I'm absolutely loony. I am very passionate about my points, and sometimes I can come across like I'm argumentative, okay, or that I'm always right, but that's not the case. That's truly not how I feel, okay? But this, I tell you, is absolute bullshit that these guys are out there. He's great. Yeah. No, man. No. Listen, I think this dude could do a great Bruce Wayne. I think he looks the part of Bruce Wayne. He could fit the part of Bruce Wayne. Probably half, here up. And there's plenty of time for this dude to bulk up. There's plenty of great, fantastic, phenomenal actors out there that will totally eat unhealthy and just destroy their body, okay, for a role. And then there's all those same people will turn around the next movie, okay, and shred 100 pounds and turn it into an extra 100 pounds of muscle, okay, eating nothing but chicken and water, okay, every single day, okay, for a year, okay, to get bulked up for a role. Okay, so, and to those guys, man, those guys are passionate and should be, no matter what type of film they're in, be considered for some sort of award, okay, to their craft, just for their dedication to their craft. And do I think these guys, especially Robert Pattinson, can do it? Sure. Absolutely, there's time before this movie starts to kind of bulk up, fill out that suit. But one of the things that I absolutely hated, I loved Shazam, and one of the things I absolutely hated about it, that there were times in the film where like he would bend, twist, or duck or whatever, and you would see like a gap between the suit and his actual neck and chest, if you will. And at times it would just take me out because he was not as great as a job as he did. He was not as big and bulky enough for that role. Did the movie pass? Did I like it? Do I think it's DC's to-date best film? Yes, I do. Okay. At least the current DCEU best film, I do. 100%. So, I'm not saying that you can't just fill him out in a suit. Sure. But I want my Batman, okay, to be Batman. Finally. Okay? There have been great Batmans. There have been good Batmans. There have been shit Batmans. They've all brought something to the table. They've all left something off of the table. Let's just be real. Even if your favorite Batman, okay, is the Christopher Nolan Batman that everybody freaking loves, okay, except for me, that's fine, man. He did a good job, okay, but he wasn't perfect, okay? There were things left off the table. Batman has never lived up to his fullest potential on screen, I don't believe. And if you think so, I would love to hear your opinion down below. Okay? But let's just be real with Batman for a second. Batman means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. Okay? He appeals to many array of fans. And there are people out there that even hate him, which I find strange, because of the way he's forced upon everybody. Okay? And because he has an answer to everything and it's just not realistic. But, everybody out there has their opinion about him. And Batman, he's a detective. He's the world's greatest detective, and this movie is saying that they're going to be focusing heavily on that. So maybe we're not going to get this athletic, ninja, badass, fighting martial artist Batman. Okay, maybe we're not going to get that in this. Okay, and therefore Robert doesn't have to worry about any of that. Or Nicholas doesn't have to worry about any of that. But that still sucks for us. We want the whole package. Why is this so difficult? And there are many casting choices out there that turn out to be amazing. For the most part, nobody has been 100% on board with whoever was going to be playing Batman. Okay, and I remember how everybody was about Joker, okay, from The Dark Knight. Okay, Heath Ledger. Okay, almost everyone nerd raged about that, right? And at the end of the day, to most people, he became one of the greatest Hollywood villains of all time. To me, not so much. I'm just keeping it real and keeping it honest. And I know to some people that's blasphemous, and I may get tons of hate comments in the, down below, and that's fine. But, look, it can turn around and it can be amazing, and I'm not saying anything bad about this film. I'm just saying, why is it so difficult for them to just go look for someone who genuinely fits the bill, genuinely looks the part? Like, look at the MCU. No one really has nerd raged about anyone in the MCU. There have been some discussions, not necessarily everyone has been on board with everything they've ever done or everyone they've ever casted. Okay, but none of us were like, this is just stupid. This is terrible. Okay, so they do their best to kind of not just look for the acting chops, but try to find someone who A, is going to bring something original to the table, okay, and B, who, is a good actor and fits the role, looks the role to a certain degree. And I just don't think that DC's worried with that. I think maybe they're too concerned of maybe just the acting chops. But here's what I think, Universe. This is why I think Pattinson is definitely up for this role. Okay? He is going to be in a Christopher Nolan film. Okay? I think it's later this year or maybe early next year. Okay? And we all know that the Nolanites out there love everything he does and he can do no wrong. Okay? So I get it, and I love Nolan, don't get me wrong. Okay? But there's so many fans out there, and so many eyes are always on Nolan films that they're going to take the popularity of Nolan and spin it off into Batman. Okay, well, I'm telling you, this is what Warner Brothers is thinking. Okay, this is all that they're thinking. I have a feeling that this movie's going to be good. This movie's going to be different. Okay, but still, at the end of the day, this is not going to be the Batman I want to see, and I don't think it's going to be the Batman you want to see, and I don't think it's going to be the Batman any of us truly want. Okay, we may like the movie, it could win Oscars, but it's still, I think, at the end of the day, not going to be the Batman we want, and I hate to be negative Nancy on one of my favorite characters. Okay, top 3 for sure. Okay, but this news does not excite me at the least. Again, I don't care if he wins 15 Oscars. Okay, the movie could win 15 Oscars. He could win Actor of the Year, and it's still, in my book, not my Batman. Okay, and again, I haven't seen it. I could be totally wrong, and I hope that I am. I truly, truly hope that I am. But I look at this guy, and that's not that I see a sparkling vampire anymore, because we're past that. I just see someone who, yes, might be able to play, you know, a rich billionaire, playboy, you know. To me, Val Kilmer, I think, did a decent job as Bruce Wayne, but he did a terrible job as Batman. Okay, and to some degree, I think, you know, Michael Keaton was kind of the opposite. I think he did a pretty damn good Batman, but not so much on the Bruce Wayne. He was a little too dark, if I'm just being honest. I love the movie. Okay, that's my Batman. Okay, but, you know, again, I don't think so. And I think we're going to get somewhere in the middle. I just don't feel that he's going to be a good Batman. And I'm just being honest and real with you guys in the universe. And I know there's so many people out there that try to battle negative with positive. Okay, but it's okay to be negative sometimes. Just be rational in your negativity. You know, be, you know, open to receiving criticism. Be open to hearing the other side of the coin, which I am and which I'm hoping we have in the comments below. Because, guys, this news to me bums me the fuck out. And I'm just being real with you guys. And I'm pretty sure almost Jay, I think, is kind of open to the idea. DPZ, I haven't talked too much about it with him. But I have a feeling he's going to be like, really? They could have found someone better. And that's the problem. Could he do a decent enough job? Yes. But could they have found someone better? Yes. Absolutely. Your Army Hammers of the world. Okay? Your Josh Brolins of the world. I know they're going for a younger take. But I could, you know, Ham, you know, he would have done great. There's so many people out there that I could just be like, you know, would do such a better, you know, job. Michael Fassbender, okay, looks the role, fits the role, and is a good actor. Okay, big enough body type. Okay, you know, I could do this all day long. Okay, but at the end of the day, you are also going to get your haters that are like, oh, the twinkling vampire, we're going to have a sparkly Batman. Okay, but it is what it is. I'm just being real, guys. Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Am I crazy? As always, you know, tell me where, you know, where's the middle ground here? What do you hope that Nicholas gets it instead? You know, I know I didn't talk too much about him. To me, I think he's just a little too babyface for the role. I know we're going for younger, but I still need some grizzleness to him, because though you are younger, to be good enough to even put that damn cowl on, the things you would have had to have gone through, the things you would have had to see, the emotional and psychological trauma that you have to bring with this character, okay, would wear on you. Okay, and even at a younger age, Batman had broken bones and scars just from the training, you know, the training alone. All right, so guys, I just don't want this clean-cut, pretty, preppy boy running around town, okay, gallivanting, spreading the money, and then going, oh, yeah, let's go be Batman now. No, I hope that's not what we're getting. I don't think that's what we're going to be getting. Okay, but fingers crossed that it's good. Fingers crossed that I'm crazy. Let me know in the comments below again, guys. Don't forget to Hulk smash the hell out of that like button. Smash it like you mean it. Subscribe if you haven't already, guys. Click that notification bell to be a part of the notification squad so you know every single time we drop a video. We do everything here from Let's Plays to news reviews and everything in between, from fan fiction and on. And if it has anything to do with nerd culture and pop culture, we'll cover it, tell you what we think, and hopefully have a conversation in the comments below, guys. Until next time, I'm C-Dubs, and I'll see you in the universe. Peace.